Worldwide bidding for Haaland is now on. PSG has lowered the price tag on Mbappe, Kylian gave a rather controversial interview, and Messi is invited to Cadiz. Yeah, that's right, we have something to surprise you. Guys, we know that many of you are watching us without a subscription, so we kindly ask you, well, come on, subscribe now and immediately click on the bell button so then you will be notified of new releases. We also asking you to give us a like and write your prediction in the comments below. In which club Erling Haaland will start the next season? And while you're writing your option, we are about to start off. Let's get going. Ramos has a muscle injury. He will miss the games against Liverpool and Barca. Bad luck plays an important role in football, just like in life. What hurts the most is not being able to help the team in these vital games of the season, wrote Sergio Ramos on his Instagram page. Leonardo Bonucci contracted COVID-19. Juventus has to play a derby against Torino and a match against Napoli. Dybala, Arthur and McKennie threw a party for 20 people at the Americans' villa. The police haven't been led to the house for 1 hour. Footballers can be suspended from working with the team. They can miss the match against Torino. Chelsea is interested in Wijnaldum. Juventus, PSG and Barcelona are also the contenders for the midfielder. I know that in such a difficult time because of COVID-19, it's better not to make such mistakes. I shouldn't have stayed for dinner. It was not a party, but I was wrong anyway. I apologize, wrote Dybala in his Instagram stories. Marcelo was fined 2.7 thousand euros for violating COVID-19 rules. The Brazilian and his family arrested in Valencia, not observing the mask regime. The footballer was not allowed to leave Madrid. We had painful defeats. One of the main ones is in the match against Liverpool. It was very difficult to take, Gerard Piqué said. I have coordinated everything with Atletico Madrid. Simeone really wanted me, but Real didn't let me go. Why? Ask Florentino Perez. James told. Agüero wants to stay in the Premier League. Chelsea is the favorite to sign the Argentine, according to Dominic King. The question of my future is a separate topic. When the news comes out, I'll let you know, but so far I have nothing to say, Sergio Ramos said. Juventus decided not to renew contracts with Buffon and Chiellini. The management wants to update the team with other players. Joachim Löw is on the radar of Real Madrid, AS writes. Xavi was named the best coach in February and March in Qatar. The Spaniard leads Al Sadd. Martin Odegaard became the best footballer of Arsenal due to his results last month. Donnarumma intends to renew his contract with Milan when he's convinced in the club's participation in the Champions League next season. Rafael Varane will be put up for transfer. The player doesn't want to sign a new contract with Real Madrid. The Merengues want to earn at least 70 million euros. UEFA is close to allowing Euro 2020 participating countries to add 2 additional players to their applications. Freddy Guarin was detained by the Medellin police after a family quarrel. According to El País, the law enforcement officers were summoned by the player's family members. They accused him of assaulting his father and other relatives. The squad of Real Madrid has the biggest number of injuries this season, 50. In total, it's bigger than the amount of goals the team actually scored in La Liga. In the league, Madrid scored 49 goals. Florentino Perez called on Real Madrid's Electoral Council to hold new presidential elections. The official date of the elections is still unknown. Enzo Zidane, the son of Zinedine Zidane, is currently on testing at Inter Miami. Real will consider selling Odegaard to sign Haaland, reports The Times. The main favorite to sign Martin is Arsenal. Manchester City wants to get Haaland, but is also considering options with the invitation of Andre Silva from Eintracht and Lautaro Martinez from Inter. Manchester United became interested in Lille defender Sven Botman, who was rumored to move to Liverpool earlier on. Robert Lewandowski intends to speed up his recovery from a knee injury. The Bayern striker wants to participate in the second leg of the quarter-finals of the Champions League against PSG. Manchester United, Leicester, Southampton and Wolverhampton will compete for Arsenal defender Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I don't want to play in Europe anymore. I'm dying to play for Boca Juniors, Atletico midfielder Lucas Torreira said. Hugo Lloris came in second in the number of appearances for the French national team. Hugo had 123 games played for the national team. There are 19 matches left before Lilian Thuram's record. Mexican Tigres is showing interest in Juventus winger Douglas Costa, who is currently on loan for Bayern Munich. Now, it's time to dive into the main news of the release. PSG may sell Mbappe next summer if the player doesn't sign a new contract. According to Le Parisien, the club hasn't yet been able to agree on a new contract with the Frenchman due to the fact that the player hesitates to make a decision, which displeases sporting director Leonardo. PSG won't dare to delay this issue beyond the summer so as not to lose the player for free, and will be ready to sell him for 120 to 150 million euros. Initially, the Parisians expected to receive up to 200 million euros. In their recent interview, Mbappe himself hinted that he was dissatisfied with the excessive pressure of the French media. Criticism is tiresome, especially when you play for a club in your native country, when you give all your strength to the national team. Another thing is the players who play abroad and return to France just for the sake of the national team. I'm here all the time, and the press is constantly talking about me. Criticism can influence my decision about the future at PSG, but it's not just that. The main thing is to feel good where you are and to have fun every day. Now I have nothing to say about the new contract with the club. When I make a decision, I will tell you about everything, concluded Mbappe in the interview with RTL. Yesterday, the whole world was having fun as best it could. April 1st, Fool's Day, and lots of fakes show up. We have selected for you perhaps the funniest and most amusing football fake. La Liga club Cadiz messaged Leo Messi to join them at the end of the current season. As you all know, the contract of the Argentinian with Barca will expire next summer. Make your dreams come true, Leo, states the message in a post on Cadiz's Twitter account. And check out the fun Photoshop of the shocked Messi. We give a fairly received like to the Cadiz media team and move on. And now we are down to the main newsmaker, Erling Haaland. Yesterday, Mino Raiola opened a worldwide bidding for his client. Firstly, the agent arrived in Barcelona with Erling's father, Alf-Inge. We've recently reported about that, but today we'll stick to more detailed information. According to Sport.es, Catalan managers say they want to sign the Norwegian, but due to financial difficulties they would prefer to do so only by the summer of 2022, when the option to buy Haaland out for 75 million euros will be active. Otherwise, the costs may be up to 190 million euros, at least 150 million for Borussia and about 40 million for intermediaries. Barcelona guarantee Haaland that he will be the highest paid player on the team if the forward Lionel Messi leaves, or the second highly paid if the Argentine stays. We are talking about 34 million euros per year. At the same time, Blaugranas clearly understand that they cannot compete with Real in terms of financial capabilities. But they believe that the Norwegian will be able to sign to them thanks to Merengues' interest in PSG striker Kylian Mbappe. ESPN in turn said that Barcelona can arrange a loan to buy Haaland. The Catalans have already done something alike in 2019 when they bought Griezmann. Laporte is confident that Erling shouldn't be left out for later. His transfer will allow the team to dominate Europe in the upcoming years and will definitely convince Messi to stay. Laporta also wants to put aside Real Madrid, which also claims to be a main contender for the player. By the way, there is more about the Galacticos. Yesterday, Raiola and Haaland's father visited the offices of the Royal Club. According to the Spanish media reports, Florentino Perez couldn't meet Raiola and Haaland Sr. and entrusted it to another person from the board of directors of Real Madrid. The club is sure that the wonder kid wants to become their player. In Madrid, Barcelona's attempts are considered ridiculous. They are sure that Barca has no money and Laporte is just trying to make Perez pay as much as possible for the Haaland's move. Erling's bidding tour continues today. According to world media reports, Raiola and Alf-Inge will talk with representatives of the following Premier League clubs today: Manchester United, Liverpool, Chelsea, and Manchester City. However, their chances of signing are not so great, according to the Sport.3 channel. Due to their information, at the meetings with the leadership of Barcelona and Real Madrid, Mino Raiola said that Erling had narrowed his choice to two clubs. He wants to play either for Barca or Real. Interestingly enough, as Catalan edition of Sport.es states, the Norwegian has already managed to declare to the leadership of Borussia about his desire to leave the club this summer. In other words, has already declared to leave Dortmund. Borussia itself understands the situation and therefore allow the players' representatives to negotiate with potential buyers right now. Moreover, the Hornets realize that it's better to sell the forward this summer for 150 to 180 million euros than to sell for 75 million euros in the summer of 2022. This is the amount of compensation written out in the Norwegian's contract for the summer of 2022. Borussia takes the position like Haaland is not for sale for less than 150 million euros, as it was said by the authoritative journalist Fabrizio Romano. Everyone understands what kind of mind games Borussia and Mino Raiola have started. Most likely this summer a transfer bomb called Erling Haaland will explode. But where will he end up and who is able to cope with his transfer move? Write in the comments below. Guys, thanks for watching and be sure to check out the new videos from our project Food Hacker. Learn how to do cool things from the freestyle world champion. Give it a try for yourself. It was Football News. Have a nice one and see you in a bit.